We have two stories to report on today that show you how epically screwed up America is about sex. So first we go to the really soft punishment here. Raw Story reports, quote, a Northern California pastor will serve no more than 4 months in jail for molesting a 9-year-old girl multiple times. Vinij Singh, a pastor at churches in San Francisco, pleaded no contest to a misdemeanor count of child sexual annoyance, which I didn't even know was a thing. That sounds child sexual annoyance. Well, let's see if what he did maybe goes further than that. He had initially been charged with 3 felony counts of child molestation after investigators said he held the girl on his lap and kissed her inappropriately. The girl told her mother and father that the 70-year-old Cinco used his tongue while kissing her, and the family called a church meeting to confront the pastor. A judge ruled in December that the pastor should stand trial on only one of the felony counts, deciding that kissing a girl on the cheek and another on the lips does not amount to lewd intent. Oh yes, a 70-year-old kissing a 9-year-old girl with his tongue, putting her on his lap, right, in an overly sexual way, that's not lewd intent. So he gets 4 months max. Next story. You ready for this? Quote, a Florida couple found guilty Monday of having consensual sex on a public beach could face 15 years in prison for their conviction on lewd exhibition charges. Alyssa Alvarez, 20 years old, and Jose Caballero, 40 years old, claimed they were not actually having sex, but a jury convicted them in only about 15 minutes on Monday. Both Caballero and Alvarez will now have to register as sex offenders because the crime happened in front of children. The couple were arrested July 20th, 2014, after witnesses recorded video of the couple grinding on the beach and called 911 to complain. All right, so I saw the video from a local news station. I don't think they were having sex. I think that they were just grinding. Now, is that something that shouldn't be done on a public beach? Specifically when people are around? Yes. Do I think that they know that children were around? No. So essentially what we have here is people who did something that was bad and was wrong and shouldn't have been done, but it's forgivable and it's excusable because they made a mistake, essentially. They were grinding on a public beach. They didn't know people were watching and they were watching. So, grinding on a public beach, they may get 15 years in jail. A 70-year-old dude who tried to fucking tongue make out with a 9-year-old and put the girl on his lap, and probably has a history of this, right? He gets 4 months max. What kind of fucking justice system have we set up here? Really? You can basically tongue kiss a 9-year-old if you're a 70-year-old man and get less time than if you're a couple grinding on a beach. And by the way, there was a grandma who recorded the grinding and then called the cops and was, "Ooh, I can't believe they did this. Ooh, let me record it." Classic Fox News-like trick. I'm so outraged by this that I'm going to record it and watch it over and over and over and over and over later tonight. Please spare me. That, if anything, that person is just as guilty as the people grinding on the beach. If you're not into it, why the fuck are you recording it? Oh, I know, just for law enforcement purposes. You weren't getting off on watching it the entire time. Spare me. But that's how backwards we are when it comes to... We know in other areas there's problems with the criminal justice system, but apparently also with sex crimes, the problem is tremendous. You have people registering as sex offenders for peeing in the street or something like that. People getting up to 15 years in jail for grinding on a beach. But try to make out with a 9-year-old if you're a 70-year-old, give you a few months or maybe a ticket or something. Fuck out of here, man. We need to address this problem, and we need to try to fix the screwed up punishments that are being doled out by the justice system.